Okay, Doug, now we go to Ferguson, Missouri, where there is new chaos to report. Police raided a home and took several people in for questioning. That in connection with last night's shooting of 2 police officers. The unprovoked shooting came amidst protest following the resignation of the town's police chief. This all follows the Department of Justice report that found what it called significant bias in the criminal justice system working there in Ferguson. Attorney General Eric Holder was quick to condemn the shooting last night.
What happened last night was a pure ambush. This was not someone trying to bring healing to Ferguson. This was a damn punk.
Strong words there. Some encouraging words here. The 2 officers who were shot last night have been released from the hospital today. But the story is far from over. Let's go now live to Polo Sandoval. He is in Ferguson tonight. And Polo, you heard what Eric Holder thinks about this. Give us a sense of how things are shaping up there today.
At this point, Leon, I can tell you that that yellow tape that was surrounding the crime scene has now been taken down. However, as you mentioned there, this story far from over. I'm going to step out of the way very briefly here to give you a live look at the scene just outside the Ferguson Police Department. You see basically what we witnessed last November, and that was these concrete barriers put up surrounding the Ferguson Police Department. In fact, just to the left of where that action's happening right now, that's where those 2 police officers were standing at around midnight when those shots rang out. Those shots actually coming from just up the hill from where we're standing. So clearly some security measures being put in place. The main concern here is that there could be even more protests again tonight. Obviously not only Michael Brown's family but also law enforcement want to make sure that they're relatively peaceful. Guys?
Polo, with that in mind then, are the police they're taking any other special precautions over and above what they did last night?
I can tell you that St. Louis County Police will be taking care of security tonight with respect to any potential protests here. Also, we do know that there will not be a curfew in place. So as a result, some of the citizens here, some of the folks we've had an opportunity to speak to are fairly concerned. They want to make sure that any protesters that come out do come out here with obviously good intentions, and that those protests remain relatively peaceful. But as for the mood, really on the surface, it does feel relatively normal. Just a few moments ago, we saw a school buses begin to assume their routes, even a small group of school children walking right past the very spot where those two officers were shot. As for the latest, we know that they are out of the hospital. They are expected to make full recoveries as the search continues for the person or persons that are responsible.
All right, we'll expect you to keep an eye on it. As you know, Polo, 24 hours ago, people didn't expect what happened last night would happen either. Polo Sandoval reporting live for us from Ferguson, Missouri. Alice